Good morning. This is KCOP Channel 13, Los Angeles, with studios in Hollywood and transmitters atop Mount Wilson, beginning another full day of television programming for your enjoyment. Some programs seen on KCOP are rebroadcast by means of videotape recording and film. This station is owned and operated by Chris Craft Industries, Incorporated, and transmits on the assigned Channel 13 by authority of the Federal Communications Commission, Washington, D.C. Direct from the KCOP stages in Los Angeles, it's In Studio. Join us now as we bring you the social, political, and economic issues affecting your Southern California lifestyle. We'll talk with decision makers, authors, and people in the news, and update you on this weekend's happenings throughout the Southland. And now, Catherine Seifert-Jones.
Well, good morning and welcome to the Sunday edition of In Studio. We'll be looking at issues concerning the disabled population this morning. After we talk with the director from the Mayor's Office for the Disabled, we'll cover the topic of discrimination, an issue that people with disabilities are faced with quite often in this society. We'll talk with a client's rights advocate who is joining us this morning from the Center for the Developmentally Disabled, who will tell us about some of the injustices done to our disabled population. Following that, we'll meet the famous Warren Miller, along with his champion teammate who is physically handicapped. In the second half of our program, we'll take an in-depth look at the sewage spill that occurred in the Santa Monica Bay last week. We'll talk with spokespeople from the LA County Bureau of Sanitation, as well as the County Lifeguard Association, and these are the people who are responsible for the protection of not only the beaches, but of the people who visit the beaches. We'll give you phone numbers for all of our in-studio guests at the end of the show, and we'll tell you about some of the events taking place around the city during Thanksgiving weekend. But for now, please stay with us as we start the Sunday edition of In Studio.
Once in a lifetime, a true story comes along which must be told. And Tuesday, November 29th at 8, Channel 13 will tell us.
My treasures continue to be stolen from under my nose to grace the walls of idiots in Berlin who do not know art from wallpaper. I want it stopped.
Harry King is Philip Weber in The Man Who Lived at the Ritz.
We have your passport. An American. A neutral.
He uncovers a secret conspiracy.
You know about the stolen art. We want that information. You make a pretty good team. You send a painting here, a painting there. Redistribution, right, Ilsa?
The Gestapo have questioned me twice. They don't believe that I know nothing.
What he knows could destroy Hitler's Third Reich. It makes him the most hunted man in all of Europe.
All the great arts scattered throughout Europe, I will have under one roof. I am the Medici of the Third Reich.
The Man Who Lived at the Ritz, an exercise in suspense, premiering Tuesday, November 29th at 8 on Channel 13.
When prejudice hurts, turning to drugs and alcohol won't help. Call the Gay and Lesbian Youth Talk Line for support.
Lies beget lies.
God, you sound like Mother.
Well, she happens to be right. Lying is a vicious circle, and there's no way out of it.
It's not so easy this time, Maureen. If I tell you, it's just gonna make you mad.
1 out of every 5 people who try cocaine get hooked. But that's not your problem. Or is it?
How unfortunate it is that even today in the society that we live in, a society that is supposedly socially aware, lacks either the desire or the ability to see people with disabilities as people who have the same kinds of desires to function in this society as everyone else. These are capable people. This is probably the reason why the city of Los Angeles has a mayor's office for the disabled. Mr. Luis Dominguez is joining us this morning as director of the mayor's office for the disabled. It is unfortunate in many ways when we have to devote ourselves in programs like this to topics such as this, because we hope that we would live in an equitable society, but unfortunately we do not. However, I have to say that over the last 10 years or so, I've seen a lot of changes that are changes that seem to be happening in a positive light for the disabled. Things such as wheelchair ramps, elevator buttons in Braille, designated parking, things of this nature. Are these kinds of changes making a real difference for people with disabilities?
They definitely are making major differences. I always use the example, we do a lot of training